Okay. So I got rid of all that extra stuff. So I'll reinforce where I've got the windows. Some of it, at least this one here, I'll do. And this one here I can do. But I won't do the ones over here yet because I'm going to make that foyer right now. Okay. So that little front porch area. Okay. So remember, I've got this divided into four. So here's a section, and here's a section, and here's a section, and here's a section. So I'll just take the middle section. That's how big I'll build my foyer. How far out? Whatever, whatever I think is cool. So I'll just go from here, right, this part here, and just draw out. So here we go. Here, and I'll go out about that far. Right, that's where I'm going to make my foyer. So that's cool. So now I can just go from here and give myself a little bit of a guide to know how far back this is going to go. Because, here's the half, right? Well, here's a quarter. I should say here's the half. Here's the other quarter. So I'll just come out from there. And so from there, I think that's going to intersect with my line. Yes. There, so you can see this is where that foyer is coming out, kind of like a box. All right, so what other points? Let me see. I needed maybe this point here, maybe this one over here, and I think anything else in this area I can get rid of so that I don't have to keep seeing it. Draw lightly. Oh my gosh, I'm going to say that 10 more times before I'm done with this video. Draw lightly for your guidelines. I'm drawing mine dark so you can see them. Okay, so then from here, well, we're going to go out, right, out here a little bit. And how far out? Well, we're just going to do up and down to here, of course. So here, you see right about there. And so then this is also going to go back to this line. How far? Well, to here, of course. So I can even go up a little bit here and go back. Okay, so that's where my foyer is going to be. This little corner of the house right here, get rid of it because we're not going to see it. Okay, I'll just draw the corner there. So there's my little part sticking out. That's what I've just done, this part right here. So now I'll make the little roof. Super easy. Okay, so let's find the middle here. So if I draw my little X here, I find my center. I can go up a little ways. I'm not going to go up too far. And I can find my little roof right here. And back here, that's easy because this is going to the center, right? This is the middle here, and it's going to the middle of the building here. So it's going to line up right here. So let's see. We'll draw a line from here back to our vanishing point. Remember, everything goes back to the vanishing point. But I don't have to draw the line all that way. I'll just draw here, and here's where it intersects here, because this is the middle. So here to here, that's the back of my roof. Okay, so I don't need this, I don't need this, and I don't need all this. Actually, I might want some of this. Oops. You never know. Because I'm going to put some double doors right there, right? So that's why. So I might as well keep some of that middle line so I know where that is. Okay. Let's see. What else can we get rid of here? That's good enough. So let's fill in some of the other lines that we will use now. Because we know that we're going to go ahead and we will see this window here. We will see part of this window here. A little bit is cut off by the roof. We'll see part of this window here. A little bit is cut off by the roof, but mostly we see it. And you see this is the roof right there. Oh, I really didn't need that line anymore. Let's get rid of that one. Okay. So there it is. There's the basic shape for the foyer as it sticks out right here. Okay. Now the roof up here, that's pretty easy, right? So we've got the top of our box back to the vanishing point, and just making that a little bit darker, that's all. So then from the peak of the roof here, this is going to go back to our vanishing point. Now, how far back does it go? Well, you could calculate that because you could do the opposite of this wall over here. But, you know, we're not going to. What I'll do is I'll fake it. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go from here to here. That's a little bit of a measurement. And then I'll just make this parallel. So I'll put this the little mark that I'm making from right here. I'll just line it up with here and figure that I'll just make it parallel. So that's as far as it went right there, you see. So same measurement. And I'll just line those up. And you know what? Nobody's going to know. Nobody's going to sit there with your drawing and say, oh, that's not right, you know. No. Nobody's going to know. And that'll be just fine. So you can see right now I do have the basic structure of the house. Let's see, we'll add just a couple more things. And then I'll just point out the rest on the completed drawing. So this has a little window and some doors and some little molding at the bottom here. So we'll put that in. So this, of course, I'll just continue this line, you know, back towards the vanishing point. And that gives me my line here. And with that, I can just use that, lining that up with my vanishing point. But I don't have to draw all those darn guidelines. There. And there. And so that gives me my window. How wide do I want that window? Well, if it was just totally in the center, I could do like I did before, drawing a little X right here. And then wherever that meets the X, you know, that's the center. And it should all kind of line up. If it doesn't line up perfect, that's okay. If it lines up pretty close, that's probably good. Because it should be close. It shouldn't be like way off. If it's way off, you know you got something wrong, right? But if it's close, then, you know, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Because it's hard to keep all these lines machine perfect. Okay, so we've got our little window here. And now for the doors, I'll just line those up with the windows as well. So I've got this here. And I'm going to go back to here. So that's how high I'll make the doors. And how wide I'm going to make them. Well, let's see. I think I did that rather arbitrary. I just figured like, well, if I've got this here, and I'll just go here, a little bit less over here. I don't know. I might have did some finagling to find exactly where that is, but, you know, that seems pretty good to me. Okay, good enough. You know, one thing I could do here, watch this. Watch this, right? We can do better than that. All right, so if I had an X right here, remember, anywhere on this X, if I connect the 2 points with the horizon line right here with the vanishing point, so for instance, here is where this is intersecting the X, and here's where they're intersecting the X, then that's going to be an equal distance in perspective from the center. So I could do something like that to put my doors right in the middle, you see. So this whole perspective thing, I love it because it's just like a puzzle. And if you're clever, right, then you could probably figure out all kinds of things that I'm not even showing you in these tutorials. Okay, so do we have all our main points? We're getting there, right? So we've got the doors, we've got the windows, we've got the shape of the building itself, a little garage over here. Now the wainscot, that was really easy. I just figured, just arbitrarily, oh, I'll make it this tall, right? So I just draw here as a guideline, and then from here, We can go back to our vanishing point here, from here, either side of the door, we've got that there, here, back to here. So forth and so on. So there we go. So now we've got this part here.